Hi, my name's Frank Valencic and welcome to our Advantage Property Market Update. Melbourne market continues to perform solidly. Clearance rates have been averaging 78 to 80% almost every weekend. There hasn't been any changes since the new underquoting laws came in, and we've seen some massive results. We think there was a record in South Melbourne recently in Moray Street where a terrace sold for $1,732,000. It was only on 94 square metres of land, so it equated to a record $18,000 a square metre. So that's a massive result. So the Melbourne market's experiencing such strong growth. We had a client that we bought for in Durkin Street, Newport, only 3 years ago for $725,000. They were delighted when the house next door, which was comparable, sold for $1.2 million. So we're seeing these big gains. We bought for a client in Henry Street in Oakley in 2012 for $675,000. They were also delighted when the house next door sold for $1,077,000. That's a 60% increase in a short period of time. Our client also who bought in Dandenong, a block of flats recently sold for $500,000 more than what we paid for a comparable block only 18 months ago for a Sydney investor. And these results have now seen Melbourne have more suburbs with median prices over $1 million. We now have 115 suburbs with medians over $1 million. That's up from 83 only about 18 months ago. We've now got $22 million suburbs, and we're still more affordable than Sydney that has 78 suburbs with medians over $2 million. Well, there's some changes in the legislation for the federal government's budget, and these changes have seen some restrictions on foreign investors buying only 50% of new developments. They're also going to be slugged with a vacancy tax of $5,000 a year. But this hasn't stopped the Chinese from buying in Melbourne. We're still seen as the second most popular location for them behind California. Other changes we're going to see from the 1st of July, the state government has said they'll be scrapping the stamp duty savings for off-the-plan purchases. I think this all combined will have a big effect on the apartment market, which is already quite oversupplied. We've had some great results in our group block purchases. One client recently sold in Cockeribb Road, Carnegie for $577,000. We purchased that for $385,000 only 3 years ago. And we had another client sell in Brewster Street, Essendon for $380,000. That was purchased for $240,000, again about 3 years ago. Please don't hesitate to get on our website, check out our information about our buyer's agent, seller's advocacy, property management, owners corporation and group block purchases. We look forward to seeing you next time.